you're not walking out of this courtroom today. Either you're going to be going to prison or either you're going to be going to inpatient treatment. You're going to get drug tested today. What are the results going to be?
They will come back positive.
Positive for what?
Methadone. I do when I'm under stress. So I know I have a problem and I don't do it like around my children. I don't do it, every day. It's just, when I'm under stressed out and I was, really scared. So, and really under stress. So I don't do it when I go to work. I don't do it, every day, like I said.
I'm going to find her guilty, sentence her to.
All right, everyone, today we got classic courtroom showdown, but with a twist, a mother is facing serious drug dealing charges, and the judge will decide her fate. She's looking at 6 years in federal prison after a lot of drugs were found on her, but she's telling the judge, I only do it sometimes. Yep, you heard that right. Sometimes. Do you believe her? She seems pretty sincere, but I'm not sure that's enough to convince the court. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you like this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Let's dive in.
We're here for sentencing today. According to the plea bargain agreement, she pled no contest to count 2 of the indictment. She applied for deferred adjudication. The state is proceeding only on count 2 according to the plea bargain agreement. Punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison, and the state is silent on the defendant's application. The court requested that the defendant's criminal history be provided to the court. There were no objections to the court receiving that from the state. Is that correct?
Correct.
And any objections to the court reviewing that?
No, Judge, of course not.
All right. The state is silent. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, of course, Ms. Torres is hoping you'll grant her application for deferred. She's in self-employed cleaning houses. She has several customers that rely on her. She has a few kids. She's just asking for the court to maybe direct her to some outpatient treatment because she believes she needs some help with this problem. And other than that, again, she's just hoping you'll grant her application.
All right. You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Missy Torres. Missy Ann Torres.
All right. So you're going to get drug tested today. What are the results going to be?
They will come back positive.
Positive for what?
Methadone.
All right. So how often are you using meth?
I only do it when I'm under stress, and I did it because I could get denied for adjudication, so
I'm sorry, what?
I could get denied the application, so I just kind of was I just do it when I'm under stress, so I know I have a problem, and I don't do it like around my children. I don't do it, every day. It's just when I'm under stressed out, and I was really scared, so and really under stress. So I don't do it when I go to work. I don't do it,
I'm calling BS here when have you ever heard a meth addict only doing meth sometimes? That's just got to be made up. Right, I've never tried something that extreme. So I can't say for sure, but is that even possible? I would think a drug like meth is super addictive. At least that's what I've heard. If she's lying, then she's probably using around her kids too. And that's really messed up. Kids deserve a good life, and they definitely deserve a better mom than this. She's clearly not in the right state of mind. Am I being too harsh? Or does it feel like she's trying to manipulate the system and play on the judge's emotions? I don't know. It's as hard to say you have to assume everyone's innocent until proven guilty. But honestly, 99% of the time, it's all just BS. Let me know what you think. Let's keep going.
So how many children do you have?
I have 3.
What are their ages?
11, 8, and 5.
And where are they now?
2 of them are with their dad, and 1 is with my grandma.
All right. With your grandmother. So their great grandmother?
Yes.
All right. So do you help take care of your children?
Yes.
How often?
I see them every other weekend, and I don't pay child support, but I pay them, my exes, and I have my daughter. My daughter is
No, you just said your daughter is with the great grandmother.
I live with my grandmother.
All right.
I help take care of her. She helps me take care of her.
Okay. So 1, I don't think it's appropriate for you to be cleaning houses
Okay.
because of the nature of this offense. And 2, I don't think it's appropriate for you right now to be taking care of your children.
That's why I'm asking for help, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, what?
That's why I was asking for help, Your Honor. That's why
All right, your help is not going to be outpatient treatment if I grant this application for deferred adjudication. So you're going into custody today.
Okay.
All right. So it's just a matter of what I'm going to do with you. I will tell you the court's issue, and if you want to address this, I know the state is proceeding on count 2 of possession, but she had a lot of drugs with her.
No.
So I don't understand, if you're working homes, then why do you have a scale with you? Because that's, according to this, you had drugs, you had a scale in your purse, and there were baggies totaling 32.0 grams.
Well, Your Honor, I was a heavy user back then, and it was.
Oh, you're not, I tell you what, I don't think, and if I'm wrong, correct me, I don't think you were using 32 grams of meth.
It was only 28.
No, you have meth here for 4.964 grams, and you also have meth for 27.459 grams. And what you pled to in count 2 was a possession 4 to 200 grams. So this is not a possession 1 to 4. So we're talking about 27 grams. And according to the stipulations, that what was found in your bag, it says, I searched her bag, and inside a Paris Hilton makeup box were baggies, a scale, and crystal-like substance inside a cut, vacuum-sealed bag. That's from your Paris Hilton makeup bag.
She's got baggies and scale for hard drugs. Yeah, she's totally just using when she's stressed, right? It's like how bodybuilders meal prep. Maybe she's just taking her addiction seriously and meal prepping her meth. Honestly, I'm surprised more dealers don't do this. It might even be a better defense in court than pretending it's just casual use, which nobody believes. Anyway, props to the judge for calling out her lies. She swore under oath, so that could mean extra charges, but proving it would be tricky. Either way, it's obvious. She just needs to come clean. Let's dive back in.
So what I had, the meth was double bagged in a sandwich bag. So yes, I know it was 20, but it's because that was my personal. I didn't have any other. And last time I went, they tried to only give me which was 14 grams. So I had to.
No, what I'm telling you is, they said the baggie found in Robert's pocket tested positive for meth and had a field weight of 6.12 grams.
That wasn't mine.
No. I'm not saying that was yours. So the 6.12 grams that were found in his pocket, they're saying that was his. It was in his pocket. But the baggie, which was found in Missy's purse, tested positive for meth and had a field weight of 32.09 grams. Now, mind you, what they do in the field, I already know that testing drugs in the field are not legal for court. So I'm not considering the weight and what they said in the field. I'm considering what has been given to me for laboratory reports. So this was the professionals testing it, not a presumptive. And it says 27.459 grams was the net weight of the meth that you had in your Paris Hilton bag.
Yes, Your Honor. And I will say that I used to use a whole ounce within 2 to 3 days. So I was a heavy user, and like I said, they tried to give me half of that the last time, and right now it's going for $250. So if I'm paying $250, I wanted the whole thing. I wanted to make sure. I'm just being honest, and I'm sorry. Excuse me for being.
No, I want you to be honest, and I want you to be transparent.
I'm sorry for being transparent, but it's something that I feel like I worked for my money, and I didn't want just to get gypped again. I can promise you, I didn't sell anything. It was because I've been gypped many times. So I did get it. Now it was double bagged because I don't know, that's the way they gave it to me. I can't, and it is my mistake, and I'm taking full responsibility, but I wasn't selling drugs. I wouldn't, I have a job. And back then I was, a heavy user where I would just do it before work, after work, and I didn't have my children in my life. Now I do have my children back in my life, and I'm trying to be a good mom. So I thank you for giving me an inpatient program.
But no. I'm not saying I'm going to give you inpatient. What I'm saying is that you're not walking out of this courtroom today. Either you're going to be going to prison or either you're going to be going to inpatient treatment. So it's very important that you be 100% honest with me, because I'm telling you, the state proceeded on a possession, but the amount of drugs you had and the way they were packaged, that's concerning for the court. So you're saying that you just bought a bunch of meth and you were saving it up for use?
So I would use within 2 to 3 days. That was all my personal. Like I said, they tried to sell me half of that one time, and I went back to the same person. But I said I'm gonna weigh it myself to make sure I'm getting the right amount, because it's just I'm an addict. I'm sorry, I am, and we're not.
So you travel with your own scale?
Well, at the time I did, because like I said, I've been gypped, and it's